Okay guys, we're going to have a bit of fun with this one. I'm just going to freestyle it. I've got a pallet here. The grass is 25 going up there and 21 going along there. And obviously this is where we're going to start the chimney. That's the very front of the building. I'm going to do it in the same style as what I did in this house. I don't know if I've put this house up yet, but this is a future tutorial. So I'm going to be using pretty much the same materials. Like I'm going to be using a bit of the spruce, bit of the oak, obviously the oak logs. I forgot to put it on, but I'm going to use the white concrete, but you can always use a white block of your choice. Just little things like that. But think of a medieval blacksmith, what you'd use in a medieval blacksmith, like the anvils. I might use a bit of cobblestone and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm going to go with the flow of it really and freestyle it. So I'm going to start off probably with the chimney. Now with the chimney, what I'm wanting to do is grab, I'm wanting to use the stone brick. So we'll grab the stairs and the slab and we can always mess around with that. I'm definitely going to put some furnaces in this one. I'm going to grab some magma blocks. But if you would like to light it on fire and burn your house down, you're more than welcome. And it's raining, perfect. Set in the mood there. I'm just going to change the time obviously, but the magma blocks are just going to be kind of for the pretend lava, because I don't want to actually light it up, so I'll just change the time real quick. Okay, so we're at the front of the building. I'm wanting to set it down, so hopefully you've got it 21 up there, 25 up there. So we're going to count 1 up from the grass, and then what you do is run the oak stairs going all the way around it. I'm just using it like I've done there. It's kind of more like a display figure. So it's like displaying the house a little bit better. Probably look good on the thumbnails as well. But yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the 8th one, we're going to go to the side, to the right hand side, and then we've placed our first block, and now we can obviously use it as a template. So going to the right hand side, we're going to have a 3 gap there, and then place a block, another 3 gaps, block, another 3 gaps, block, another 3 gaps, block. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. We're going to go round to the right hand side now, another 3 gaps, another 3 gaps, block, 3 gaps, block. So we should have 1, 2, 3, 4 with the 3 gaps in between. And then we're going to go around to the back of the building now. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, level with that one, and then 1, 2, 3, level with that one. Now, obviously we're on the right hand side. We're going to leave this plain, and then we're going to go in towards this one, place a block and a block, 3 gaps, just making sure it's dead center with that. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So now once we've got that, we've got our main template down, we can start messing around with the chimney. What I think is yeah, I'm going to do some chimneys first. So behind here, so making sure you counted 1, 2, 3 gaps. On the 3rd one, we're going to fill that in just like that. Now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to place a stone brick stair there either side. You should have a 5 gap in the middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should have that in the middle. And then what we're going to do is grab our furnaces, put it on the back here, and then we can grab our stairs and we're going to bring it round just like that. Now what we can do is fill that in with the cobblestone either side of it, and then we can grab our magma blocks and we can put that in there. So we're going to bring this up another 2, 1, 2, just like that, and then across the top of here I'm just going to grab some cobblestone, put it over there. So for this bit here, I'm going to grab some cobblestone, go it over the top there, and then just over this bit here we're going to fill that cobblestone in there just like that. Now at the front here, if you want to make it a little bit different, you want to do something like this, I don't know, like 2 thingy blocks there and then 1 in the middle, 1 there, like that. So it's kind of like, it gives it something a little bit different. You've got a little bit of tailored thing around there, you can do that. Across the top of here I'm wanting to go 1, 2, 3, and then I'm wanting 1 here, 1 there, and 1 there. That's with the half blocks, and then we're going to place 1 here and 1 here of the stone brick, and then we can go on top now, 1, 2, and at this very top bit we can place a stair there and a stair there just like that. So we've got that funny little pattern. Now I'm wanting to curl it out at the sides here like this, just to make it look like a bit of a grand fire. Now behind here we're going to place another 3 and another 3, so it's poking over by 1 like that. So we're going to go up height wise, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we bring these up to 7. like that. And then we're going to go onto the cobblestone. So we're going to place a stair facing out that way. So place a placement block and a stair facing out that way. And then in the middle here, we're going to place a half slab like that. And then we're going to do the same. So place your placement block to push it out that way. Same to push it out that way. Get another half block. And then we're going to do that one more time. But in the middle at the top here, we're just going to place a cobblestone at the top there. Now, at the side here, it's your choice, but you can take out like these bits to add more detail. Add your cobblestone stairs in there. Just add some grooves in there. Just adds to the build a little bit. So if you want to do that, you can do that. Now we're going to grab 3 anvils. Now it's your choice. You can do cobblestone wall on the top of here, but I just think it gives it a little bit extra by putting the anvils on there. So we've got our little fireplace down there, and it's looking quite nice. Now we can try and work this build into it. So what I'm thinking, height-wise, all of these here, we're going to leave these 2 at the side, the left-hand side, but that's 1. Wait, I'll just, don't know what I did there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to bring these all up to 7, and they're all going to join up like this, so you might as well just box it off. Bring them all up to 7, making sure the grain is going up and across. So if you went like that, obviously it's out of place, so you want the grains to kind of follow it. And then we bring it, box it off here, just bring it up. Same across here. Bring it up to here. And same with this one. Just bring it across like that. So that's facing up, you don't want that facing up. These side corners you can have facing up, that's fine. Leave that facing up, and then just bring these up. Now it doesn't matter so much which way you face them and stuff like that, so don't you worry about a thing if you haven't caught that. But just the 4 corners, and then the rest of them working in with the grain. Now, what was wanting to do was put a staircase coming up here, but I think I'm gonna. So yeah. But I think I'm gonna put this going across here and this going across here, and we're gonna put it up 3 times like this. So this is going all the way across to here. 3 height. We can bring these up. Now this extra one, we can put it up a little bit extra, but for now we're gonna leave it like that. So we're gonna have our stairs going up into the place, but what I'm wanting to do here is go 1, 2, 1. Like that. Same here, 1, 2, 1, and then we've got our staircase to start off. Now you can put your staircase in whatever you like. I'm thinking of something like spruce. So grab our spruce, going across here, and across here, and then one more time with the stairs, and then across this back here. What we can do is fill this bit in across here, and this bit in across here. Now this is so we can grab our spruce, a spruce block, and fill it all in here. So we've got a little walkway, just like that. Perfect. So we're going to bring that up 1 more, and I think I might bring this up 1 more. Now if we bring that up 1 more, what we can do is we can do these extra ones here, like that, because we have got the room to do it, and it adds a little bit extra to it. Now across the top here, you can decide to do whatever you like. Now if you wanted a railing coming across in the cobblestone, you could do the cobblestone. So that's what it looks like in the cobblestone. If you wanted maybe to do it in the oak, you could do it in the oak, but I'm going to do it in the oak because I feel like it'll look a little bit better. But you've always got that option. And also, to add a little bit more detail, what you can do is take away that and put this instead. You could put it this way, but yeah, so you could do something like that. But I'm wanting maybe a doorway here on how to get in. So I mean, you could always just replace it like that or something like that. But yeah, it's up to you to add the extra details on. I'm giving you kind of a template that you can always add to. Now stuff like this, you could always go like, I've got a doorway here which has got 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 4th one, we're going to place 2 logs. On the 4th one, place 2 logs, and then you could just turn this into that there, and then you could maybe put stone coming off the side so it looks less funny like that. On the side here, you can have like these little bits here stairs facing this way, another stair facing like that way, just to add a bit of detail to the wall. You know, just kind of mess it up a little bit. What you can do as well, obviously you can add a bit of moss along the bottom if you would like, just to change it up a little bit. You can change blocks where maybe a block had been cracked up and stuff, like there and there or something, like makes it a bit more messy, a bit more kind of lived in, a bit more used. So it always pays off to put that little extra in, I feel. So we've got that there. We're going to have our roof tilting up that way, I think, and it's going to overhang here. And then that one's level with that one, that one's level with that one. What I'm feeling is maybe one above here in level with these. But if you would like, what you can do is bring this all the way through and have it like that. And it doesn't matter if it's a bit obscure. You've got three there, or one pattern there. You can like fill it up with anything. Like if you feel like it's funny and it's like a bit obscure and you're like, oh, don't like that one there because there's three there, and just put something like a cauldron there, you know, distracts away for the attention. People are not looking at that, and I feel half of the time stuff like that really makes your build look better by just adding simple things like that. People will come across it by, oh, that's different, I like that. So yeah, that's always an option. Now what we're going to do on here at the side here, we can always fill it in with stone, but I'm kind of wanting to work with the same kind of structure that we've got here, dividing here, and then at the bottom we can always make like little kind of underground bits, or it's kind of like a basement. It's got that basement sort of feel, and this is what I've done over here in these houses. So I thought it'd be quite fitting, like these little dungeon bits or whatever. It's not really a dungeon, but you get the idea. I think just above that bit it would look perfect. So obviously that is matching up with these ones. Now we can grab our cobblestone, go around here. Now if you don't like the fact that it matches in with that, you can always change it up. Say that you wanted a different bottom, you wanted to do it in the stone. So like the stone, you can put it in the stone instead. Place that in there. You feel that looks a little bit better like that, matching in with the bottom than the top. I'm going to use the stone probably. You can use cracked stone as well, like it'd be more worn at the bottom. It is a blacksmiths after all. I think I'm going to use cracked brick, but obviously if you're in survival, cracked brick's a lot harder to get hold of. Don't use it. Simple as that. So yeah, I'm going to do exactly the same here, going all the way around. So just going over, making that little kind of bridge, one in the middle, make the little bridge over. And then you can always change it up if you're in creative, survival, whatever you're in. You can obviously use your mossy cobblestone for something different along the floor if you want, you know, just to add some detail into it, like it's blending into the grass a little bit better. So you could do something like that. Obviously if you can't get mossy cobblestone, don't use it. That's fine. I feel like I have to keep telling people don't use it, it's fine, because I do get a lot of people going, well, I can't get hold of that in survival, thanks, you've ruined my build. And it's like, oh really? Do I have to actually tell you? So yeah, that's a little pre-warning for anybody. Just don't use it, mate. I'm glad I could help. Oh god, I wish my audience was a lot older, I really do. Right, so I'm gonna put these in here. So we've got that going all the way around. That's looking nice and beautiful. I'm just gonna go and do a simple roof using this, and I'm going to have it spiraling up a bit, so I'm going to be using the block as well. So grab the block, but I feel I need to go up a little bit higher, because I think I might, but I might not, because it might, yeah, it doesn't matter. Right, we'll do this. Right, so this is going to go all the way to here, right, and it's basically in line with that. And then this is going to go all the way across here, and then it's just poke out one. It just pokes out by one at the side. Now we're going to go over to the back of the building. We're going to do exactly the same, just bring it across. So that's 1, 2, 3, an extra 4 overlapping from that one, so it's in level with that. Bring this to the back here as well, like that. and then it should be overlapping by 1. Now this is where we can do something a little bit different with the roof, but I think I'm going to do the corners up first because I'm kind of wanting a little roof point here, and then keep the roof plain, maybe do a roof point at the back. So I'm going to do these points first. So we're going to put a stair and a stair here. You can do it on the end of here as well, but I think I'm going to leave them for that one because it's going to be a little bit different. That's more of an overhang, and this is going to be part of the building. So we'll place a block. We'll do this right hand side first. If you're facing from the front, you're doing the right. So we're going to do block, stair, going all the way along. As soon as you place a stair, place an upside down stair above it. So block, block, stair, stair, upside down stair underneath the stair like that. And that just kind of shapes the roof a little bit better, I feel. So yeah, I tend to do that quite a lot. So a lot of people leave it, but I just feel if you see that, it just looks too blocky. By just putting that underneath, it just kind of shapes it, gives it more of a smooth transition. And we'll put that there. Block, block, stair, stair, going up. And I'm definitely going to start doing more medieval builds because I really do enjoy it. I love just freestyling it. So please comment down below different styles of medieval builds for me, like blacksmiths, if you'd like me to do a medieval mill, medieval stables. Oh, there's so many medieval stuff that we could do. I wanted to do this like this, so you guys can kind of make a village out of all this. Hopefully, that's why I'm kind of sticking to this style. So yeah. Right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this side as well. So we've got that up to the side. We've got that one block on top. And then we're going to do exactly the same for here. I've missed out that. Putting those stairs underneath each one. Just going to have a sip of my cup of tea. There's some good tea, man. Right, okay. Stair, block, stair, block. We're going to do the same thing. Same as what we've done there, so the stair block. I'll just speed this up a little bit. I won't actually speed it. I'm going to try and do a lot of block for block tutorials, but just obviously these faster bits. Try not to speed them up as much because my channel's been really affected lately. The ads have gone down, it's getting harder to live and getting views, and it's like I've quit my job to do this. So instead of complaining, I'm just going to start building stuff that's more complex and stuff. I know I probably won't get as many views. I'm just thinking at this point, I'm just going to enjoy it. Enjoy it a lot more, because building all those small tiny builds, it feels like every time I upload a tiny house build, I get more views. I don't want to do that. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of putting out rubbish. So I'm wanting to put out a bit more better detailed stuff, and do you know what, I'll leave it up to the other guys to do more of the small ones. I might do them now and again. I might do like 5 tiny small houses and try and add a bit more detail into them. But yeah, so we're going to put a block across here at the front here like that, just going all the way across here. Now I'm going to try and do this. I kind of want a little peaked roof out here, so I'm going to grab my oak, whatever, and I think I might bring it up from about here. So from the outside, as you can see, we've got this peeking out. I'm going to put this out like this, bring it up, so this would go in here, poke it out like that. Same here, you can just poke it out like that, and then the next layer would be that, so it'd be just a block there like that, and then the next layer would be this, that going across there, and then a block going across the top. Now you can do this little roof however you like, but I'm just kind of doing it like that. It's a little bit different, it's a little bit wacky. In fact, I'll take it off like that and then just put this at the side here. I think this will work a little bit better, like just something like that, you know. And then you can block that in there. You can get one going over the top like that. And I think what I want to do is kind of put a stair there, and a stair facing back. and then we have got like a little thing here, I guess. But I'm going to curl it round, and I'm going to have like a little balcony bit there, and then I'm going to bring this in here, just a block in there. That's probably going to be the stairway in, so I can have the stair going down to here, and then this will obviously be filled in for the top layer. So we might as well do that now. We'll fill it in, fill all this top layer in, get it all ready, and then later on we can remove it and put some stairs in and stuff like that. But I find if you just do it all plain, it's a lot easier. If you don't want to be removing blocks later, then just leave it plain, wait till I find a good place for the stairs, and then you can always remove it, put it back, and then you don't have to complain about it being the stair, having to remove a few blocks. So there you go. I'm trying to compromise with the pernickety people here, so hope you appreciate it. Right, so I'm going to put this across here and this across here. Now I'm wanting this as like a little kind of balcony, I guess, but at the same time I kind of want to bring this a little bit more so it overlaps a little bit more. So everywhere we've got a stair, I'm going to go like this, and stair. It's going to be the same with the blocks as well, so just bring it out by an extra one, and then we've got a block. So everywhere where you've got a block, pull it out like this, there, and then we've got, of course, we've got our stairs underneath, so we'll just place our stairs underneath. So we've got double thickness there, and we've got a thing that we can work with here. So I'm going to bring this to here and put it across here, so we've got that overlapping there. And then this is what I'm wanting to do. I'm going to grab some cobblestone, place a cobblestone on each one of these, and then we can put a fence going up to the top like this. Now if you would like, what you can do, I think this might look quite good as well, is just grab a chisel stone brick for each one of these points, so it's kind of like holding it on, like that. It adds a little bit to it, I guess. It just gives it a bit more support as well, I feel. So we've got that there. I'm going to leave that quite open, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I might do it a little bit back. Right, okay, so we're going to fill in the back. This is from the back. I'm going to get this all filled in. Now, if you want to put a roof on here, you can put a roof on here at the back, but I'm going to keep it plain. In fact, I'm not, because I just think it could do with something. So, where we've got these here, so we're going to go to the back here, and then place a log so it's going out. Same with this one, go to the back, making sure it's level. You should have a 3 gap, like that. We're going to place that there, there, and there. We're going to go up by 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to grab this going all the way to here, and then we go onto the stairs. Same with here, so block, stair, just following the same roof pattern that we've already got. Then we're going to get to here, block. I might bring it out with a block here, so 1, 2. Bring this out to there, 1, 2, and then we can grab our little stair blocks either side of here, stair, and then we can just follow this same pattern, so like this. So this is stair going around to here, and then we're on to the blocks next, so bring the blocks round and bring it round to the front, bring that block round, bring it round to the front, and then we're on to the stairs, so bring the stair round, bring it round to the front. You kind of get the idea of it, but you can obviously make more roofs like this. You can add your own bit to it if you feel it needs a little bit more roofs coming off it. You can do little small ones here and there, but I feel just the one at the back will do. I might add a little bit of detail later, but yeah, something like that should do. And then this going across here and across here as well, and then we've got our final one going across the top there and across here, and then we can just finish off the top of the roof that goes over the top of it. And so yeah, we've got that little peak there. This is what I'm going to do here. I'm gonna do maybe this going across, and then we've got the big one going through, one at the top there just poking out, and then we can put our stair blocks underneath each one like we did with the other one, and then we can grab the block of our choice that we're going to fill in with the white. So you can grab a white of your choice. I'm in 1.12, so I'm going to use a bit more of a cleaner white, which is the white concrete, but you can use anything that you like. It doesn't have to be white either, so there is that. Now I'm going to put the white going up here, and the white going up here, and around and across, and then we've got our floor level here, so you can just bring it down if you would like, and then you can always have like a staircase on the inside coming down. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, and then you've got a staircase to get out onto this balcony. Now if you would like, what you can do is you can bring this down a little bit extra, and then just put some staircases going across there like that. If you would like even more, to have it even more of a balcony, you can go like that, bring it out, so you've always got the option to extend it. You can delete those, and then you could just do something like this, get some railings around it across the top here. You could have something like that. You could have this curling here and here, and then put your stairs on, so it's got a little bit different design. So that going across there, you could put that going across there as well, something different. And then maybe more detail, you can add something like that. You can add little bits where you across the doorway you want it slanted like that. So you've got the options. You can put that going up there, kind of mess around with different designs. Now across the top we'll do the same, so place a stair, another stair backwards, another stair backwards. We can do it for these ones as well, so stair, turn the stair, stair, do the same for this one as well, so stair out, turn back, and turn back again. So we've got those little peaks there. And yeah, so what I'm wanting to do for this bit, I kind of want it this going up as far as it goes. Obviously I have to remove that one. This one going as far as it goes, remove that one, and then across the bottom we can have it from here and here and here. So we've got that bottom part there, and this bit at the top here, wherever it stops there, I think we're going to go down one, bring that to the top, and then that out. So you should be able to fit, if you replace that one, 1, 2, 3 blocks there. Same at this side, replace that one, 1, 2, 3, just like that. Now in this bit I just kind of want a little box square window here. We've got that there. We can put this going up to the top, you can remove that one, this going up to the top, remove that one. If you don't want to remove those at the side, you don't have to, and remove that so it goes all the way to the top. If you don't want to remove that, you don't have to, remove it to the top. Okay, now underneath here I'm going to put some oak like that, and then across the top here we're going to put some oak going across here, so it's not full on with that. I might actually put a stair block like that, and like, yeah, I've already got one there. So we've got that so far. Now to add a little bit more detail, if you would like, you can just add one of these, bring this up to the top, and what we can do is put a stair there and a stair there, so it kind of blocks it off. You could even add another cobblestone at the top of that one, so it kind of holds it in. A little bit of framework, real simple but looks quite good. And then at the top here you can do something like go like this, and then at the top you can do the same, you know. You can add more detail by going stuff like this, you know, stuff like that, you know. You don't have to do it, it's just an option for you. Fill the last one in, fill it up to the top like that. And then at the side here, for some detail, I don't know if a blacksmith would have flowers and stuff, but mine's gonna. So yeah, there we go. One there, one there. Fill in your windows with whatever you like. If you want, you can just use the iron bars that we've used down here. Use your iron bars to fill it in. Boom. Easy fix. And then at the top here, What you can do with this very top bit, I don't know if it'd work, but it's worth a try, eh? Crouch down on top of this, crouch down there, and then I think something like place one on there, one on there. I don't know, so it's like a top chimney bit. You see a lot of those now and again. So yeah, you could do something like that. So across here, we're going to have that there. We're going to have this block coming across. And it's quite bare on this bit, but you can always put some more stuff from it. I feel it needs another chimney. So what we're going to do here is we're going to start here, and then we're going to do the whole block stair behind it, leaving this gap here. But what you can do is this is going to be quite tricky. So we're going to have to place some blocks across here. It's turning night time, so that's not good. Just so we can put them under there, and then you can remove them later, you know. Not that one though. I think that's a vital piece there. You know, you can do whatever you like, you know. But yeah, just there. And then we're going to bring it to here. And then next we're going to do this. So it'll be this, so it'll be going over the top. And then this one. And then this one. Just going up to that point. And then this going to here. This going across, and this going across as well. Yeah. On the inside here, I'm wanting a 5 gap in between here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fits perfect. Perfect. So one down here, that's going across there. We can bring this going across. This going out by 2. This doing the same. We're gonna have to remove a block just so I can bring it out and just place it back there. And then this going over the top, this going over the top, just following the same pattern as our roofs. Hopefully this doesn't go all the way to the top. It should fit perfect, hopefully. And that's stair. I don't know why I was putting block there. Come on, there. That's stair here, going across here. And then same block, stair, just following the same pattern. And then this here. I don't know why it keeps changing it. Help me. This going here as well. And then block. But me doing these extra long videos, make sure you show that support when I do longer videos like this, because obviously it's a lot more work, and it definitely motivates me to do more. Like if I got the support for doing these, I would do them all the time, because I really do enjoy it. I probably enjoy doing the longer ones than I do the shorter ones, but it just makes me feel like people don't want these ones, and it puts me off doing them, because I'm like, well, people don't want them, so there's no point in me doing them. And I just end up doing the small ones again, and it hurts me inside. Don't make me do them. I don't like it. And then put stairs underneath each one of these. Each one like that. And then you could do something like this if you'd like. Put your blocks going up here, going up to the top, and then you can fill the rest in with a little bit of white here. You can obviously bring these chimney bits in an extra, and then this going across the top, and then you could have the same thing where you're just having like that, turn them in here. And you could have a window at the top here. You could have like this coming down, and then you could have even railings like that, you know. This going across here and here. If you want to bring it out more, like I said, you just go like that. Add your extra little bit of a slab. Get your slab going across there, and then you can just kind of fence it off. So you could fence it off here. You could remove those so you have more space in the inside, and turn that into a full block maybe, like that, so it kind of cases it in. Or you could do it in that if you don't like it like that. So different options there. And then this, put one at the top there. You could bring it out 2. like that. So we've got that so far, that's looking nice. Now across the bottom here, what you can do is you can add some detail in here by just doing this, going across, just putting some stairs in, just adds a little bit to it across the bottom there, so it doesn't look as plain. But that's looking nice so far. And then what you can do, even if you wanted to, even I don't know what I'm on about, you could put some stone brick here for these parts, like that. So you could have like stone brick at the front, you can have different windows at the back, you could just have the one window, maybe with a little bit of a shelving there and a shelving at the top. You could even change the colour, you could do it in a spruce instead. So you grab your spruce, let's grab the spruce stairs like that across there, and then across here as well. And then in between here you can kind of fence it off like that, you know, and then do the same where you add this fence in like that. And then if you wanted to add like these structures coming out from it, it goes like that and that. Adds a little bit to it, looks quite nice. And from the back of the building you can keep it all plain, like you could do it all in the stone. Even if you wanted to, you could do it all in the spruce. Say you wanted like spruce boarding, you didn't want any windows, you just kind of wanted to keep it plain because you wanted like something at the back, like this for instance. Say let's go from here actually, 1 2 3 4, making sure it's level with that one, and this level with this one, so 1 2 3 4. And then you could have something like let's see, this going across here, and then put in block under block under block under block under, and then put this going all the way across here, overlapped by one block under, just slabs on top of each other until it reaches this point. And then obviously this point here, you could bring this up so it connects in with that roof. And then you've got like a little back barn here, you can use it for cows, your sheep, you could use it for like coal supplies, your wood supplies at the back of the building. Just add something to it, I guess. Across the top here, and across the top here as well, and then fill this in. So like even just doing simple kind of plain things, you can even have, make it so you've got one window there, you know. So it's a little bit different, it's a little bit changed up. Doesn't have to be the same all the time. All your sides don't have to be the same. You could have something like this fencing off here, this fencing off here. You could have some hay bales at the back. You could turn this into like your farming for your sheep. You could have a storage room. I'm just going to get some bales. Hay. Oh. Bale. Yeah. Bit of bales of hay here. You know. Make it a bit medieval. You could even have like just random things coming down from here at random spots, just holding it in, just for no reason. Just little bits on here where you could put torches on. Let's put some torches on, give it a little bit of light. I thought I grabbed it then. One on there, one on there, one on there. Put a little fence there instead. You can kind of change up the ground there. I'm going to do the same as what I did here and keep it nice and plain. So we've got our plain boarding, but I'll show you what else you could do. You could use the stairs instead and have it like this, so it kind of looks like the grooved wood. So that's an option as well. So you've got like a little bit of groove in your wood, and so it's not just a plain blank wall. Just add something to it, look. Yeah. Adds that little bit of detail in there that you wouldn't necessarily have used before. So now up here, what you can do is you can have like a little balcony out here. Just keep it nice and simple. Have 1 2 down there, and 1 1 2 1 extend it by another one, and then you can yeah, just do whatever you like from it. You can have like this going up, this going up here, bring these to the top, bring this to the top, and then decide where you want the top of your balcony. So maybe at the top of these things where they first meet, you could have a top balcony there that kind of comes out, so you could have something like this, bring it out like that, bring it out more 3 times, go across, so it comes on there, and then you can just do maybe like a little roof, just curling it in, obviously not to this point, and then just bring this point up to the top, go like that, and then you can start to fill in like what you've done in here. You could do it with your white and stuff. Obviously, you put a floorboard down there. Grab your white blocks, remove them if you want to remove them. If you don't, just leave them. Fill them in there. It's probably best doing it from the inside, so you can just kind of fill them in. Fill them all into the top, apart from obviously where you've got the doorway to your little balcony. But what you can do is just go around there like that, and then you put your little balcony there, so you can go like that, bring it out a little bit more. We're going to use some of that fence. We're going to grab a little bit of the hearth slab like that, bring it over there, bring this round to the front, so you've got a nice little overhang, bring it so it kind of joins onto it like that. What you can do is you can even have an extra one that goes like that, and it just joins on like that, you know. And then you could have like a balcony trim like that going across, and you can always add to it by putting stairs underneath each one if you would like. If you don't like that, you don't have to use that. You can maybe just put the ones at the bottom where it just fills in like that. It kind of joins on, and then at the top here you could even just make a random window like that across there. Just grab some slab, one up, one down, a little thing going across here, and then just one filled in there, you know. Or you could just do 2 stairs either side of it like that, so it's the peak of that roof as well. And if you really wanted to, you could just stick a log in that bit. So there you go. Then you just add detail around it, really. You could do like little wheelbarrows and stuff like that. And then obviously you've got the floorings. You've got this little flooring here. I don't know why I've got that. So you can put your maybe a staircase going down, so you'd have a door that goes down with a staircase going down here, like at this side. So you've got a staircase going down there. You could just do the same sort of design as what you've done before there, and then you could have maybe this going across here, so this is like another level. You could have this kind of joined on. You could even have it going across here where this one goes across there as a little balcony support. Now going across there, you could have that as doubled up there, one there, one there. Just have your railings going across. You can still get underneath here, but you can use it for like whatever you like. You've got a doorway down there. You've got so much usable space that you can kind of use. And then you could probably fill in this side. I'm trying to think of what I need. I need some light in here, definitely. Get some light in. Yeah, so you just get this down here. Decide where you want to put your staircase going up into the ceiling. I'm just going to fill all this in. I'd love to see what you guys do for the interior. Obviously, you're just going to have to go on Google, have a look at some interiors and stuff. But if you really want me to do the interior for this blacksmith, I'm kind of doing it now. Right, so we'll put this here and just put another doorway here like this. I think all in the white should be okay. Like that. This top level here, we can fill it in. Or you can have a balcony and just leave it there. A balcony overlooking. Like this, just fill all that in. Decide where you want your staircase to go up, and you can do the same here where you just put this going across all of these, And then you can put your little fences here and there, just as kind of like a vision support into there or something. Yeah, that's quite nice. And then you can put your doors on. I would probably use the spruce door. I think the spruce door kind of goes in with a medieval, but you could always use the oak, doesn't really matter. Something like that. That's good. So if you go through here, you go down and obviously fill the floor in with something in here. You've got 2 doors, you can turn that into a normal one. And then you could probably put a stair set coming down from here, you know. Just have a look where this is. So let's pick out here. We could probably have it going from another way. I think would be best. Like just to this point here. So we've got 2 room there. You could even have 1 room. Just 1 little gap, so you could just replace that just next to that one there, so it just starts going down at this point, just near the fire point, down to there. Put your stairs underneath, just make sure you remove enough room so you can actually walk up the ladder. And then at this point here, you could maybe take that out and use that as a pillared support going all the way through the building to the staircase. So you've got a nice little staircase, and that means you can kind of draw around here and section it up. So down here underneath these stairs, just to make the stairs look a little bit better, you can do that. You can always divide it by different walls and stuff, like if you wanted one coming through here but you wanted like this as a wall kind of blocked off a little bit, so you'd have to walk through maybe a 2 doorway there, have that blocked off as well. So you can kind of section it up, make it look a little bit better. So like through here you could have like different points and like the back benches and workbenches and stuff that you could kind of use. Little seats and stuff, and you know. But obviously you're going to add a lot more detail to it. And then you go up into this little area. Obviously we need some light in here. And you can obviously add your own little bit to it, and like these bits here, if you wanted like these going up, adding your more details on the inside. You could even have walls where you, I don't know, you want this going up here, you want beams going across maybe at different points, you wanted this bit kind of going up, and this bit you have to walk through another doorway to get to it. Might have a sleeping quarters there or something. You can kind of mess around with different designs that you feel will work. So you get out onto your balcony there, you've got another doorway that brings you into this bit. Maybe you want this going up to this point here, going up there. Bring in different kind of like walkways across. You've got this walkway to get up to, so maybe you wanted to do something like bringing this up and then it comes down. So there, you know, something like that. You've got a little bit of room behind here where you can kind of store stuff. You can have like a top balcony up here that you had to get to, so you could fill in the floor in here. There's so much stuff that you can do, like different styles of stuff and different ways to get up. You could even just have another log just through here, and then you just use a ladder to get up to this bit. So hopefully it's a little bit of inspiration for you. And then put this across here, you could turn that into a full log so it kind of like works a bit better. So you've got that going up there, you've got this room, maybe you want some pillared supports coming from here, so this going over to here, maybe another support pillar coming here, just joining onto there, doesn't matter so much. Maybe you have some coming across here in different ways. You could have some coming up to the ceiling, maybe just a random one here, you know, just coming up to the top, and this has like things hanging from it. You've got ceiling points coming across here, you know, just there's so much you could do to add to it that gives it a little bit of structure. It like makes it look different, a little bit unique, ordinary, unordinary. I don't know, I'm just making stuff up as I go along at this point. Just filling your head with a load of rubbish until you go, oh yeah, I get you. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I definitely agree with that one. So yeah, I'm boring myself at the moment. I get this going across here, maybe a bit of carpet. And then you could just add, like, I don't know, little bits of flowers, little bits of bush up there, you know. You've got so much added to this at this point that's yeah, I don't know. In here, let's use some chests. You can use it for survival now. Just some random points up there. I just want a log there just because I just do, you know. I'm gonna have a balcony where you can fall off. I'm not gonna have a balcony where you can fall off. Different things, different stuff you can do. I want a little gatepost there instead. And then on the outside, obviously, make the path like a little bit worn. Like you'd have the blacksmith that'd obviously come. He'd be walking around this point quite a lot, so you can get some floor, some cobblestone, different gravel paths and stuff like that. Let's get a little bit of the gravel or stone. I think gravel will work. Bit of gravel in there, like that, and a little bit of the patoola. Oh my god, stop ringing me, get the hint, I'm working. And then some people, eh? I think it's my girlfriend actually. She's probably like, what are you doing? You always pick up my calls. I don't know, I guess I'm working. Right, I'm going to put these on here, just little random tables, just for no reason whatsoever. And you can grab some cauldrons, but what I'm going to do is to finish it off, as soon as we've done everything, pretty much, get some armor stands at the side there. I think what we could do is just to add something to it, is get some rails. You don't have to do this bit, it's random, I know. We're going to grab some thingy rails, we're going to bring it out to here 3 times like this, and then 1 on top going over like that, and then making sure they're all facing out like the logs laying down, and then get some rails, put them over the top. It looks like it's tied down, and it's raining. Oh, well, at least we get to see what it looks like. Oh, that's kind of nice. Okay, so now I'm going to just get a little bit of bone meal and add it around the place. I forgot to put a door here, so we'll grab a door, making sure I've got my door. Obviously downstairs you can fill it with whatever you like for the floor pattern and stuff. Add some cows in that little bit. I might add some cows, why not? Cow. Get a cow there. Little Bessie. Uh-oh, Bessie's gonna escape. Right, okay. And then fill this around here. A little bit of patterns. As you can see, we've got the railings going over there. It just gives it kind of like a nice little look, I feel. I'm gonna take those off there because they're gonna annoy me. And then I'm going to put this across here, 1, 2, 3, something like that. You don't have to use the beacons, you can just use something else. I'm just going to have it as kind of like a little sign as you go in. You can add just normal signs. I'll show you, I'll do something else because I'll probably get someone going, I can't get beacons. Okay mate, here you go, problem solved. Sign. So you can get a sign and write on it medieval blacksmiths, or you could just use the sign to be like, just put them on like that, like this. And you can always add more detail by adding buttons to the thing. You can add a little bit of trapdoors. I'm probably going to add some buttons and trapdoors. So you could add the trapdoors around this little bit here, you know, and put glowstone there instead. So you can use the signs, use that, use some glowstone. You could even put the beacons in there now, you know, like that. See what that looks like. Cool, kind of like it. And then just buttons for details in, like, you'd probably have like boarding panels that would panel it up in little points. Maybe that would be pinned into that point. You could do some at the top there. You could have them across here because we haven't got like super detail there. maybe some pins at the top here, just to add something to it. And yeah, you could put them across there or whatever you like. You could probably go a bit overboard with it. You could put some trapdoors in here just to add to it. You could even have like a little hut area where you just go from this point to this point here, like this, and then just grab something like some spruce. Maybe you could even have it in the cobblestone as just like a little shelter for your blacksmith when it's raining. Something like that, you know. So yeah guys, I really hope you enjoyed this. You can obviously add your own detail to it, but I think it's fairly matching in with this. It's got a fair bit of detail in. Definitely would appreciate the support with the likes and comments on the video. It really does help my channel grow. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed, and I'm just going to add an extra door in here at the top because yeah, why not? But yeah guys, I'm almost addicted. I'm just going to place this door and then we are finished. There we are go. Where we are go. I don't know what that means. I'm quite tired at this point. There we are go. You found out a new word today as well. So you've got a blacksmith and you found out a new word. So I guess that's kind of cool. So I'll catch you in the next video guys. I'm almost addicted. Make sure you slap that like button, subscribe and hit the bell button. Show that support. It really does help me out. So yeah, catch you later. Peace.